Hey guys, today we are reviewing Samsung HW-Q800T soundbar. Whether you're watching TV, catching up on the latest blockbuster or playing your favorite game, the Samsung HW-Q800T is a cracking soundbar. There's support for Atmos and DTS X object-based formats, while the Acoustic Beam technology ensures an expansive, if somewhat front-heavy soundstage. Built-in Amazon Alexa and eARC completes this cinematic all-rounder. The Samsung HW-Q800T is the company's latest mid-range soundbar, replacing the outgoing HW-Q70R. The new model also uses a 3.1.2 channel speaker layout, supports Dolby Atmos and DTS X immersive audio decoding, and includes an HDMI output with eARC. However, Samsung has made a number of changes, including a more slimline design that moves the upward-firing drivers towards the front of the cabinet, making it easier to position the soundbar under modern TVs without blocking the sound beams or the screen. It also adds Q Symphony for an integrated sonic experience with supporting Samsung TVs, and includes built-in Amazon Alexa. The HW-Q800T currently retails at £799, as at the time of writing, July 2020, which is fairly expensive for a mid-range model. As a result, this latest soundbar from Samsung will need to deliver a solid all-round performance to justify its price in a crowded and highly competitive marketplace. It should fit snugly in front of a modern TV without blocking the screen, and the TV itself shouldn't block the upward-firing sound beams. The reduced width also makes this soundbar ideal for smaller TVs. The soundbar is engineered to automatically deliver optimized sound based on the scene and lets you hear voices clearly at low volumes. Directional sound helps put you in the center of the action when your game console is connected to a compatible Samsung TV. The soundbar can detect when you're gaming and automatically optimize the audio in real time. The Q800T has a proper alphanumeric display, which is always preferable to the infuriating collection of colored lights that so many manufacturers laughingly refer to as a display. The connections on the Samsung HW-Q800T are located in a recess on the underside of the soundbar, and here you'll find the HDMI output, and a single HDMI input. It's a shame there isn't a second HDMI input, but at least the HDMI output supports eARC out of the box, which means you can send lossless audio back from a compatible TV. The HDMI connections support 4K/60p, and every version of high dynamic range, including HDR10. HDR10+, and Dolby Vision. The Samsung HW-Q800T headline feature is its ability to decode Dolby Atmos and DTS X, producing an immersive audio experience using a 3.1.2 channel speaker layout. This is based around 3 front channels, a wireless subwoofer and the company's Acoustic Beam technology. The front left and right speakers are composed of a mid-range driver and wide-range tweeter. The center channel employs a wide-range tweeter, while the Acoustic Beam tech uses 56 holes acting as individual speakers that create a panoramic spread of sound overhead. The Q800T can go down to a claimed 35 Hz thanks to the subwoofer, and has 160 watts of built-in amplification. The front left and right channels have 60 watts each, the center channel has 20 watts, and the Acoustic Beam arrays each use 20 watts. Giving the entire system, soundbar and subwoofer, a claimed total power of 330 watts. The 3.1.2 channel speaker layout doesn't include rear speakers, but there is a virtual setting that uses the Dolby and DTS up mixers to create the illusion of surround channels. However, this is never as effective as actual surround speakers. So if you want to add rear channels, Samsung offers an optional SWA9000S wireless speaker pack for £219. This 5.1.2 channel soundbar also supports Atmos and DTS X, but goes one better by adding side-firing speakers for greater width. It swaps Alexa for built-in Google Assistant, and doesn't just include eARC but also has HDMI 2.1 connections. There's high-res audio support, the option to add wireless rear speakers, and a handy AI room calibration feature. In fact, about the only thing missing is HDR10+ pass-through, but otherwise the SN9 is the complete package. New this year is the Q Symphony feature, which integrates Samsung's latest soundbars with compatible 2020 TVs. This allows the combined system to take full advantage of the TV's built-in height speakers by simultaneously synchronizing the sound from both devices to create a more immersive front soundstage. Although the Q800T wasn't tested with the compatible Samsung TV, this feature has certainly impressed in demos that I've heard to date. The Q800T is easy to set up, with controls for adjusting the level of the center, top and, if you've added the wireless speaker pack, rear channels. The upward firing drivers can be very effective, but this will largely depend on your ceiling. The lower and flatter the better. Sadly, Samsung doesn't offer any kind of automated room calibration feature, which is a shame. The SmartThings app and Amazon Alexa allow for streaming from a number of services including Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, Deezer, TuneIn and Samsung Music. This SmartThings app also makes setup easier, and allows users to link directly to their Spotify, Deezer or TuneIn accounts. The Q800T supports high-res audio up to 24-bit/192 kHz, along with the AAC, MP3, WAV, OGG, FLAC, ALAC, and I file formats. The Q800T comes with Amazon Alexa built in, making this soundbar a fully functioning smart assistant. It's easy to set up using the Alexa app, and allows users to ask questions, listen to music or podcasts, and enjoy hands-free voice control. There's a far-field microphone built into the soundbar itself, but this can be muted for privacy if preferred. When it comes to Dolby Atmos, Avengers, Endgame's climactic battle feels suitably epic. While the more personal action in 1917 retains the sense of first-person perspective that the film's single-take structure requires. The placement of effects is impressively precise, the explosions hit with a powerful percussive kick. And thanks to the dedicated center channel, the dialogue remains clean and clear no matter how complex the mix. Sending Atmos back via eARC from the TV's built-in apps is equally as effective, with The Haunting of Hill House retaining plenty of spooky bumps in the night. And the fight scenes and extraction sounding as brutal and bruising as they look. The DTS:X performance is equally as impressive, whether it's the hyped-up undead kills of Zombieland, Double Tap, or the equally over-the-top action in Bad Boys for Life. This soundbar is sure to please. Hope you enjoyed the video. You guys can initiate a discussion in the comment box, if you have any different opinions about the contents in this video. Be the first to start the debate in the box below. Purchase links related to the products in this video are kept in description. We will be grateful, if you could please make your next purchase from that link, as this will help us to grow our channel. Good morning, good evening and good night, whichever part of the world you are from. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. I will assure you to make quality and interesting videos in future. This is Jason Peter, signing off.